So, I guess I first started wearing all black when I first started going to community college, and I really liked it wearing black, not community college, please. I really liked it because I felt like it expressed what I felt about the world, and it probably like made people feel what I was feeling. Just all of the distension, the dissatisfaction, the dysphoria, dyspepsia, everything that like marks today's society was represented in my clothing. And I really like the idea. This isn't working too well. Try this. It's a lot better. So I started wearing all black, and some of my friends were like, WTF, but then I was just like, OMG, don't be stupid. And then I just stopped talking to them after a while. So then after a semester, actually it was like it was 5/8 of a semester. Ugh, the coffee's really bitter, like my view on life. After 5/8 of a semester, I dropped out of community college because it became way too mainstream. Like, everybody was going to college. And it was just like, God, could you be any more like sheep? This is not communist. I don't know, whatever countries are communist. I might know that if I had like done more than 5/8 a semester. But whatever countries are communist, Google it, whatever. Like, that's what I felt like it was becoming because everybody was doing it. So I dropped out. But then I started going again because they renovated the library, and in the basement of the library they put in a Starbucks. I know, right? So I started going again for the coffee, but I still had problems like in classes. It was stupid. I never finished. I never got my degree. I had to quit because professors and I just did not see eye to eye. The real problem was like, I had this set of stamps. And I would stamp my papers, and I would stamp the papers they gave me, and the stamps expressed my emotions on the papers, on the topics. And I have an example of a stamp, actually, I think right here. This is just one of them. Okay, so they were little stamps like this, and I would stamp them, and professors had a huge problem with like this stamp in particular, and eventually they threatened me with, not with violence, because that would have been too cool, like I might have stayed in, but eventually they threatened me with failure or something. I don't even remember. My memory is not that good. Again, something that might have been better if I'd stayed in school. Anyway, this stamp in particular, the one that got me into trouble, let me just try and see if I can get a good impression. That's the stamp. And I would just stamp papers as they handed them out to me. And it's not like I was being unfair. I would stamp my own papers with this, and with the other ones, like LOL, I would stamp their papers, like the syllabus, and I would stamp mine. So it wasn't like I was being biased, like saying WTF or LOL to their syllabi or to their assignments. I was doing it to my stuff too. But they just didn't understand, and it was so stupid because it's like supposed to be an intellectual environment where you can express yourself intellectually, and not only is everybody going, and it's totally mainstream, so mainstream that sometimes I would have to wait in line for 40 minutes just to get a coffee at the Starbucks. College is stupid, you guys don't go. So anyways, not only is it so mainstream, but it's supposed to be an intellectual environment. Okay, first of all, if everyone's doing it, not everyone can think that much, like all the time. You can't have like something intellectual be mainstream. It just doesn't work. And then when I try to express my thoughts on something intellectually, they said your stamp is not appropriate. It was dumb. So anyway, I have to finish this baseball so I can take my cousin out, and hopefully it won't come off. Probably not. It's permanent marker, chisel tip. Make a video off of my to-do list, and you have a good day. Yeah, like that's gonna happen, right? Just try and survive it, I guess.